Good morning. I want you to think about something for a moment, that quiet, personal experience when you first wake up. For many men, as the years go by, they notice a change in that experience. A change that can bring a little bit of concern, maybe even a little worry. Now I'm talking about morning erections. And it's a topic we don't often discuss out loud, but it's something many men think about. And if you've noticed that they aren't as frequent or as strong as they used to be, I want you to know two things right away. First, you are not alone. And second, this is not something to be ashamed of. In fact, your body might be trying to send you a very important message. My name is Dr. Emily Carter, and I'm a urologist. For over 15 years, I've helped men navigate the changes that come with age. And what I want to share with you today is that the presence of a morning erection is one of the most honest signals of a man's overall health. It's a sign that your heart is strong, your blood is flowing freely, and your hormones are in balance, NSO. This conversation isn't just about sexual function. It's about vitality. It's about having the energy and health to live a full, independent, and active life for years to come. Today, we're going to uncover a surprisingly simple daily habit that can help you restore this vital sign and, in doing so, boost your entire system. So grab a cup of coffee or tea and let's talk. Why morning wood fades and what it really means. To understand how to fix a problem, we first need to understand why it's happening. So what's really going on in your body overnight? Throughout the night, while you sleep, your body goes through several cycles. During the REM, rapid eye movement stage of sleep, your brain becomes very active, and it triggers a release of hormones and neurotransmitters. This causes the blood vessels throughout your body, including in the penis, to relax and open up. This allows blood to flow in, causing what we call a nocturnal erection. You can have 3 to 5 of these every night, each lasting up to 30 minutes. NTHE erection you may wake up with is often simply the last one in that nightly cycle. Think of it as your body's built-in systems check for your circulatory health. It's exercising and conditioning the vascular system, NSO. If this natural process starts to fade, what does it mean? It usually points to two main culprits that come with age: stiffening blood vessels and hormonal shifts. Let's use a simple analogy. Imagine a brand new garden hose. It's flexible, it's wide, and water flows through it with ease. Now imagine that same hose after 20 years out in the sun. It's become stiff, maybe a little narrower, and the water pressure just isn't what it used to be. Your blood vessels are very similar. The inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium, is responsible for keeping them flexible and open. As we get older, this lining can become damaged and less efficient. This is often due to factors like high blood pressure, cholesterol, or just the natural aging process. When the vessels become stiff, it's harder for blood to flow freely, not just to the pelvic region, but to your heart, your brain, and everywhere else. This is why a change in morning erections is such a critical health signal. It can be one of the earliest signs that your overall cardiovascular system needs a little more support. It's not a failure. It's a check engine light. And the good news is we can absolutely do something about it. In the flow-boosting habit, the power of hydration, timing, and N. Now, I want to reveal the simple, powerful habit that I discuss with so many of my patients. It's not a magic pill or a complicated device. It's something you already have in your kitchen. It's water. But more importantly, it's about when you drink it. NTHE core habit is this. Drink 1 large glass of water about 30 minutes before you go to bed, and another large glass of water the moment you wake up. Now, I know, it sounds almost too simple to be effective, but let me explain the science. As you sleep for 6, 7, or 8 hours, you aren't drinking. Your body loses water through breathing and slight perspiration. This leads to a state of mild dehydration overnight. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, and your blood actually becomes thicker and more viscous. Think of it like trying to pour honey versus trying to pour water. Thicker blood doesn't flow as easily through your vessels, especially those smaller, more delicate ones. This restricted flow can be enough to prevent that final, strong morning erection from happening. By drinking a glass of water before bed, you're pre-hydrating your body, giving it the fluid it needs to keep your blood volume optimal overnight. And by drinking another glass immediately upon waking, you're quickly rehydrating your system, thinning the blood, and promoting healthy circulation first thing in the morning. And I had a patient, let's call him Robert, a 68-year-old retired teacher. He came to me concerned about this very issue. He was otherwise healthy, but this change was weighing on him. He felt like he was losing a part of his vitality. I explained this hydration strategy to him, and he was, understandably, a bit skeptical, but he was willing to try anything simple. NHE called me 2 weeks later. He told me, "Doc, I can't believe it." Within the first week, I started noticing a difference. It's not just in the morning, either. I feel like I have more energy when I wake up. This simple act of strategic hydration set the stage for his entire circulatory system to work better. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. The circulation supercharger, nitric oxide foods in N. So we've laid the foundation with water. Now, let's supercharge it with the right fuel. If stiff blood vessels are the problem, then we need something that tells them to relax and open up. The key to that is a miraculous little molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that your body produces naturally, and its main job is to act as a vasodilator. That's a fancy word that means it signals the smooth muscles in your artery walls to relax, causing them to widen. Wider vessels mean more blood flow, lower blood pressure, and a healthier circulatory system. And as we age, our body's natural ability to produce nitric oxide declines. But we can give it a huge boost through our diet. I want to focus on 4 simple, powerful, and affordable foods that are nitric oxide powerhouses. And first up, beets. You can eat them boiled, roasted, or even drink beet juice. Beets are packed with dietary nitrates. When you consume them, your body converts these nitrates directly into nitric oxide. It's one of the most efficient ways to boost your levels. Adding a side of beets to your dinner a few times a week can make a remarkable difference. Second, spinach and other leafy greens like arugula and kale. Just like beets, these greens are nitrate-rich. A patient of mine, David, 72, started adding a big handful of fresh spinach to his morning omelet every day. He said it was an effortless way to get the benefits without having to think about it. It's a simple upgrade to a meal you might already be eating. And third on our list is garlic. Garlic is a bit different. It doesn't contain high levels of nitrates. Instead, it contains a compound called allicin, which helps your body produce and use nitric oxide more effectively. It activates an enzyme that helps create it. The best part is, you don't need much. Just a clove or 2 a day, added to your cooking, is enough to get the benefit. And finally, number 4. Walnuts. These nuts are rich in an amino acid called L-arginine. Your body uses L-arginine as a direct building block to create nitric oxide. A small handful of walnuts as an afternoon snack is a fantastic habit. They are also full of healthy fats and antioxidants, making them great for your heart and brain health too. You don't have to eat all of these every single day. Just start by incorporating 1 or 2 of them into your regular meals. A little spinach here, a few walnuts there. It all adds up to a more flexible, responsive circulatory system. The hormonal helper, the importance of deep sleep in. We've talked about hydration and nutrition, which directly impact blood flow. Now we need to talk about the third critical piece of the puzzle, your hormones, specifically testosterone. Testosterone plays a key role in libido, energy, and yes, the signaling for nocturnal erections. Your body's primary time for producing testosterone is during the deep stages of sleep. If your sleep is fragmented, short, or of poor quality, you are robbing your body of its prime hormone production time. Many people think of sleep as just turning off, but it's an incredibly active process. It's when your body does its most important repair work. It's healing muscles, consolidating memories, and balancing hormones, NSO. How can we improve our sleep to support this vital function? I'm not going to suggest a long, complicated routine. Just 2 simple, science-backed tips that make a huge difference. First, establish a consistent, wind-down routine for the last 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Turn off the news, put away the phone and the tablet. The blue light from these screens tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, which suppresses the release of melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Instead, read a book, listen to some calming music, or talk with your partner. This signals to your body that it's time to prepare for rest. Second, make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. The two most important factors here are temperature and light. Your body's core temperature needs to drop slightly to initiate deep sleep. So, keep your bedroom cool, and just as importantly, make it as dark as possible. Even small amounts of light can disrupt your sleep cycles. Use blackout curtains or wear a comfortable eye mask. NBY, creating an environment that promotes deep, uninterrupted sleep. You are giving your body the best possible chance to perform its nightly repairs and produce the hormones you need for daytime vitality. And the movement multiplier, gentle daily activity. You're hydrating strategically, you're eating nitric oxide boosting foods, and you're prioritizing deep sleep. The final step is to multiply the benefits of all that good work with gentle movement. Now, when I say movement, please do not think you need to go out and run a marathon or lift heavy weights at a gym. For many of my patients, the most effective and sustainable form of exercise is simply a brisk 20-minute walk every day. NWHY is walking so powerful? When you walk, you engage the large muscles in your legs and glutes. This requires your heart to pump more blood to these areas. This increase in demand signals to your body that it needs to become more efficient at delivering blood. Over time, this process strengthens your heart, improves the flexibility of your blood vessels, and even encourages the growth of new, smaller blood vessels in the pelvic region. Think of it as training your entire circulatory system from the ground up. It reinforces the benefits of the hydration and the nitric oxide-rich foods. You're creating a body that is better at using the resources you're giving it. NTHE key here is consistency. A 20-minute walk every day is far more beneficial than a 2-hour gym session once a week. Find a time that works for you. Maybe it's after breakfast or in the late afternoon when you need an energy boost. Put on some comfortable shoes, step outside, and just walk. It's simple, it's free, and it's one of the best things you can do for your long-term health and independence in your simple 24-hour vitality plan. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. Let's put it all together into a simple, practical plan that you can start tonight. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to feel empowered. Here is your 24-hour blueprint for vitality. An evening and dinner. Incorporate one nitric oxide boosting food. Maybe it's a side of roasted beets, a salad with spinach, or some garlic in your sauce. And 30 minutes before bed, drink one large glass of water. Wind down. For the last 30 minutes of your day, no screens. Read a book. Listen to music. Let your mind and body relax. And bedtime. Make sure your room is cool and completely dark. Morning N5. Immediately upon waking, drink another large glass of water. Before your coffee, before anything else. N6. Sometime during the day, take a brisk 20-minute walk. That's it. That's the plan. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Each of these steps builds on the others, creating a powerful synergy that supports your circulation, your hormones, and your overall health. This isn't a short-term fix. It's a long-term lifestyle for vitality. And a hopeful future and a final word of encouragement. Leans in slightly with a very warm, sincere expression. We started this conversation by talking about a very personal sign of health, but I hope you see now that it's connected to something so much bigger. These small daily habits, a glass of water, a handful of walnuts, a short walk, are acts of self-respect. They are how you tell your body that you are invested in its future. They are the foundation of your independence, your energy, and your ability to show up in the world as the vibrant, healthy man you are. And it is never too late to make a positive change. Your body has a remarkable ability to heal and adapt when you give it the right tools. Be patient with it. Be consistent. And know that you are taking powerful steps toward a healthier future. NT, thank you for taking this time for your health today. I am truly honored to be a part of your journey. Be well.